Okay, so good morning, guys. How are you doing? So for this week, we have a really easy job. If you go to your main page of English AMP, the first thing you're gonna have is two documents over here, and the video that I'm recording is gonna be below. So if you go to your weekly plan, you come here. You see, what do you have to do? We're gonna be working this week with the phrasal verbs related to study time. Okay, so we're gonna be writing two phrases using each one of the phrasal verbs that you have below. So in this case, you have, for example, drop out, living up to something, hand something back, get away, point out, point off, get through, get out of doing, take on, catch up. Okay, so here you have the different phrasal verbs with the definition. Okay, the definition is just here. Okay, be good at something, return something to the person who give it to you, or avoid a punishment, or whatever. Okay, so you need to just keep in mind the definitions we have for each one of the phrasal verbs, and then you go to the second document that says complete your work here. This is a document that is going to be that I'm creating one copy for each one of the students. So you don't have to send me anything by email. I repeat, you do not have to send me anything by email. You just go to the document that is called complete your work here. You just click on the document, and this is a different document for each one of the students. Okay? So we are gonna be using that. You have the different phrasal verbs, and we will, for example, point out. Okay, so if we go to the definition of point out, it says tell someone about some information, but it's when you are trying to be more specific. So I have been really specific when I said that you do not have to send me any email. So I point out that you do not have to send me any email. So you can make a phrase saying we don't use bold letter for these ones. Okay, ready. So we had the first phrase that say the teacher pointed, because it is the past, I already did it, pointed out that we do not have to send him any email. Okay, so is this phrase enough? Not. It is not enough. We need to try to make complete phrases. So if I see one phrase like this, it is good in this case, but it is not perfect. Okay, so we need to add more information. Why are we using point out and we are not using another phrasal verb? Okay, so we need to try to be more specific about what we're saying. So the teacher point out that we do not have to send him any email because he is creating, okay, he is creating a document for each one of the students. Now, if you ask me why am I using point out and I am not using another verb or another vocabulary stuff, I'm using point out because I'm being really specific about what's gonna happen. So this is an explanation, okay, that made the whole phrase be complete. Okay, so with each one or the phrasal verb, you need to make two phrases, but be sure that these phrases are complete. Okay, try to be specific. We can use a comma over here if you want to. Okay, so it is a really short and easy exercise, but this is because I want you to please do it perfect. So each one of the phrases, please be specific. Okay, each phrase should be at the end one line, like completely line, or maybe two for each one of the phrases. So don't be short. I don't say I got away with murder. Okay, this is not a phrase. Remember, it got because we are talking about in the past. Okay, you need to change the verb in each one of the things. This is not a phrase. This is, I repeat, this is not a good phrase. If I want to say something, I need to be more specific. So I can say the other day. No, this one is gonna be good. So I put it on green. I can say the other day, all the day, somebody killed a boy in the street. He or she didn't let any clue. So I think that he or she it's going to get away with murder. Okay, so this is not an appropriate phrase because I am not giving any information, and this is an appropriate phrase because I am giving the whole information. The other day somebody killed, remember again, past, a boy in the street. He or she didn't let any clue. So I think that he or she is going to get away with murder. Okay? Short phrase without any information, bad. Good phrase with being really specific, good. So you need to do this with each one of the study phrasal verbs. Okay? So I hope you're having a nice day. I hope that we can see each other soon. And I'm gonna be just putting a Google Meet, a Google Meet appointment on your dashboard. Is gonna be in order for us to have a Google Meet, and this is gonna be the Google Meet. Is we're gonna have speaking part. We are gonna be using the different phrasal verbs for study. We in that speaking part. Okay, we connect each other, and you can ask me any questions you have. Okay, goodbye, everybody.